Hi, welcome back to channel, TrainStation2. Alright, this is the surprise mini event 2023, and of course I finished my Tungsten factory in Japan. First I will share you the Tungsten factory, then very quickly it goes to the Easter event. So Tungsten factory, this is long awaited. Finally I get it done. It was really a tough one, I must say. A lot of things to be delivered before we can finish that Tungsten factory job, and once that's happened, then that's how we can unlock this Tungsten factory itself. Alright, so this is really something that I really enjoy. After that, we are getting the fruits of labor. We can get tungsten immediately. Alright, now very quickly let's go to my progress in Japan itself. 56% done, and of course this is a tungsten factory that I mentioned earlier. They call it tungsten deposit. So what's done, we will be able to get tungsten instantaneously, and of course there's another job working towards, which is the automotive company. This gives legendary. Alright, now let's get back to the Easter event, which is going to come in a couple of days. It is a short duration, though, just make sure do not spend too much effort. Just claim whatever you can. Generally this is the basket that you can see in terms of the duration, and of course only level 12 and above players are entitled to play this mini event. So it will happen to find all this in Britain, which is a level region 1 itself, but of course you'll be using your current and the previous region's trains to do it, and these are the contractors, funny looking ones. And of course as you can see earlier, collectibles will be the Easter egg and the bunny. Alright, so I'm not going to go through too much in details, as I'm going to let you watch a very old video when I was still in 200 I think 280 or plus. Right, so enjoy the video and see how it works. Goodbye. Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation2. Alright, I'm working hard on the Easter egg hunt and concurrently preparing for the final competitions. Alright, have you been working hard on this Easter egg? There's lots of rewards to be claimed. I mean, generally you take a look at this, there are parts, there are maps. So it's really great. They got this Easter egg concurrently, but of course it would be much better if, let's say, they allow us more time, because we're going to be diverted attention to this Easter egg hunt while preparing for our competitions. And that's it. During the competition itself, it may be a bit difficult to continue our hunt, given the fact that we are fighting competition. So I'm not too sure whether should we be giving up the competition for the Easter egg hunt or vice versa. Alright, so as usual, I'm claiming a lot of this items that we will always need. Aluminium. Really, this is some updates on this global logistics challenge. Company we are in is currently second, and between top 5 and top 10%. So the rewards of personal rewards is definitely much higher, so do not be worried about the company. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Okay, competitions update. Getting to the last round, so I've been able to hopefully get top 5 again in this last competition, but I must say that this will be a daunting 3 days event. Unlike the previous one, it's 2 days. This will be a 3 days competition event, so you're gonna really work hard, and of course along the way you may be distracted, as I mentioned earlier, the Easter egg hunt. So unless you give up on Easter egg hunt or you give up on this competition, I don't know which is better. Maybe you can drop a comment and understand more from your thoughts. So I mean, very nice of Moski, or now his name is Notski. So he's been sharing with me in terms of how to prepare, because I think he has seen me working hard in terms of leveling up. They're a bit concerned for me in the way that once I hit 300 across the region, and my number of event keys is not the event keys, sorry, the medal keys are not really high. It's just about 1,900. So I'm hoping to at least save another 1,100 so I can bring across 3,000 medal keys, and with that I'll open probably I would say 100 key containers, 20 of them, that will be 2000, and then remaining 1000 keys used for 5 numbers of 200 key containers. So generally that's how I wish to start. Although earlier I was thinking whether should I exchange the event trains only when I cross region, but when this progress comes nearer, then I realized that with the even the end of the event I may not have crossed 300, so unlikely I'm able to do that. So I decided to change all the trains in this current region in Canada. So with that, I must say that more importantly is to keep the meta keys untouched by not doing the mini event coming about. I wasted quite a lot of those meta keys. I think about 1,000 plus meta keys in the previous those mini train tycoon mini event. You know, sometimes they ask you for things or delivery challenge or something like that. That they ask you for using your keys and whatnot. So it is really difficult sometimes to save keys and then not use them. But that said, I mean, I hear his advice. My friend Darren Motsky has been asking me probably we should just focus on main event rather than those mini events. I think that's a good idea, fantastic idea. I must really thank him for being so helpful. Of course, he's more experienced than me and he's been doing really well compared to my tiny warehouse. So what should we be doing in preparation? I think it's really we need to save a lot of gold. So those gold I have right now, I'm not going to spend anymore probably to upgrade the trains at all, because I'm going to bring some gold, just a very small amount, about 40,000 to the new region together with the keys and hopefully the parts as well. So all this should be brought forward to the next region, and I think it is really good advice. You should start planning in the midpoint, which means that for me, for example, I should really start planning in 250 rather than now. But that's what I did actually. 250, I start planning saving the keys, but unfortunately we couldn't resist the temptation. I can spend all the keys in the mini event, so that is not a good idea. So generally saving, and I'm not going to use any meta keys as I mentioned earlier. So that's it. It's really a constant upgrade of the warehouse is very important. Population upgrade is really costly, I must say. Sometimes a lot of those blue maps will be gone. So if possible, try to reject those blue map jobs and only keep those non-blue map jobs, and then eventually using those to upgrade the population. I must say the rewards here from this Easter egg hunt seems better than expected actually, because the parts are not easy to come by, and make sure you claim those blue maps, because blue maps are really precious. And of course gems as well. I'm really quite happy with the amount of rewards they're giving us. I mean, generally in a mini event, after you fight probably a 2 or 3 days mini event, you get just some parts. But this Easter egg, every single delivery you make, you're getting parts. So I think it's quite generous in this Easter egg hunt. So I'm quite tempted not to fight the last competition, but rather focus all on the Easter egg hunt. So probably I'll do that actually. I mean, Easter egg hunt priority over the competition. So probably I'll try to do that rather than really, unless I must also depends on the group I'm being placed into, because if the group is quite friendly and also aggressive, probably can do both at the same time. Otherwise, I think Easter egg hunt seems like a better bet to me, because getting those done, I think the reward seems better. I mean, yes, I would love to collect those gold from those event coins, but that said, I think gold is just one of the things we're going to bring forward. But I think those parts are really important, and also the gems. I mean, hopefully we could save more gems along the way. So I will not be spending any gems in the probably the last competition, and bring some over to a new region. May be useful moving forward. Who knows? I mean, there may be a part whereby they ask us to get additional dispatcher. So that's it. I'll try to start saving really a lot more. And now I'm not going to really focus into getting another better EP job head start, because as I mentioned, I think I'll focus on the Easter egg hunt. So I'm just contented by able to fulfill all the 3 EP head start of 30 plus EP each. Just get a head start of roughly about 110 or 120 around there. It's not really a lot. Normal days I would try to prepare the 50 plus EP, but now no, I just want to focus getting the Easter egg hunt done. So I believe you should do that as well. Easter egg hunt seems like a good bet, giving the generous rewards. And of course, we all know that the so-called greedy captain in the competition is asking for way too much, and what I could say is that the rewards are not that appealing. Of course, I am really hoping, finger crossed, the personal rewards and the company rewards plus the balance event keys I have, I'm able to exchange for the last epic train. So that's my last target, epic train. I've already exchanged for the rare. So oh yeah, I forgot, I also need a special building. So probably I'll sacrifice the common train. That's only provided if I have that epic train. So sometimes I was thinking, if I can't get the epic train, then probably I'll get both the special building as well as the common train, and then I use the balance probably to change for more of those parts and whatnot. So that's also another thinking. But again, rest assured, the developer gave us sufficient time. We have roughly about 48 hours after the event to decide and to complete all the jobs on hand. So definitely there is more than enough time to complete all the remaining 3 jobs after the end of the competition. And then with that you can gain remaining the event keys, and then together you can sum up what is the amount of event keys you have, and eventually decide on the items you want to change. Trains are good. I must say event trains are always better than region trains, but that said, sometimes you gotta really think, what do you want? Probably parts sometimes, I don't know. Probably when it comes to that, I'll make a better decision then. But for now, I really hope to get an epic train. 2 legendary, 1 rare so far I have. Really one more epic would be great, and of course hopefully another special building. So that's it, preparing all that I could. Getting bonus nowadays is almost impossible, and I believe moving forward there will be this bonus feature in the remaining events. And sometimes I really wish the event is not packed by level, but I think that's no turning back. It seems like all events moving forward will be packed by levels. That makes us all so much difficult and unable to score first every time. But I believe, like I said in my previous video, that part and parcel of making us spend gems and of course spend real money. But definitely no for me. I'm free to play. So that's it. Another Easter egg items. Really gonna prepare those saw blades in order to fulfill this and claim another Easter egg gift. Why not? So are you preparing really hard for the last competition? Hopefully, and there's a really good excitement where I remember when we started this event, choosing the 4 companies and whatnot, but now almost coming towards an end. Sometimes quite sad with that, but really looking forward to the next event and wondering what they are providing. Alright, coming towards the end of this video, I want to thank you for continuous support and enjoy your event. Goodbye.